Hello. It's been a while since I made a video because I've been very busy and quite sick, but I'm feeling a bit better, so I'm outside today. And over here, the wildflower patch is looking very healthy. And I thought we'd take a wander around to see what's growing. These are my tree lilies, and they're about half the size they're going to get. And I planted out some straw flowers and chamomile in this barrel. The wisteria did survive the winter, and it's starting to trail around the fence post. And I've got some poppies coming up here. These are all for the front garden that I'm redoing. And I just weeded a bit here, but the cucumbers are doing well. This patch is all statice, and this is all calendula, and then there's cucumbers in the back. And I had to build a little fence to contain our currant bush, which is going absolutely crazy again. My Oma used to make currants when I was a kid in yogurt, and my wife absolutely loves them. Over here, I finally planted out my red corn. So when that's probably twice the size, I'll put my beans in the ground. The raspberries are coming in, and so is the lemon balm on the bottom. I've got some more canes coming up here that I'm going to donate to a friend. Pear trees are doing well, and the strawberries are doing well. These pear trees, actually, I lost 2 varieties in our really bad winter. So this one died off, and this one died off. But that is okay. It happens. And as a consolation prize, my grapevine is absolutely heaving with grapes. And I was a bit nervous because I cut this back pretty hard in the spring, but it paid off. We also have haskaps ready. I'm going to pick them after I'm done filming. Look at the size of them. And then we have the rhubarb. I've gotten quite a few little harvests off that this year. And the champagne currants actually do have currants on them. Just a few, but still we'll be able to try them. It's the first year flowering. We had a fairly heavy rain and the comfrey fell over. And my peonies are popping off. Look at the size of these. They're so pretty and they smell so nice. And then down here, the straw flowers are doing really well. This comfrey's trying to come back again. These irises are incredible. This is another, there's 2 more tree lilies here. And then we got some chilies in here and some chilies in here. And this mulberry is finally starting to grow. That was a twisted mulberry. The apricot, no, this one is the nectarine, finally leafed out. I was a little bit worried about it. It's its first year here. And then we got all of our tomatoes planted on either side of the garlic. These are the paste tomatoes. And then this is romaine lettuce, celery, broccoli, celeriac, and in the far row here is all chilies and peppers. Some more chilies. Oh, my beans are coming up already. That's cool. This is the apricot. That's new this year. And we've got some beans growing here. And this is broom corn. There's a few onions on the end. And over here we've got the espaliered pears doing really well. It didn't flower this year, and I'm not sure why. And also my cherry bush died back pretty hard, but it's setting up a whole new plant, so that's cool. The elderberry has tons and tons of flowers on it too. I'm actually surprised because I cut this back really hard. We've got some sunchokes again. We've got healthy apple tree. A whole bunch of wild medicinal herbs back here. This peach made it. This peach didn't, although it's still green on the bottom, so I'm kind of hoping it makes a comeback. This is another currant. This is a pink currant. We should get some of those this year. This plum is doing really well. So is the cherry. The Saskatoon had lots of flowers, and it seems to be doing okay, but last year all the berries fell off and it died, so we'll have to see. We're almost at the end of the irises flowering here. These purple ones did not like the 30-degree day today, but this bed is all planted with eating tomatoes, garlic, eating tomatoes, basil, and this is all green beans with onions in between. And then over there is the apple. It's doing really well. And then I have a couple sunflowers in the ground there. And that currant bush is a pup from the other big one. And it's doing well. The garden was freed from a raccoon. I had to take him to the woods. The pond is looking lush. There's 2 frogs in here now. Here's one, and I haven't seen the other one today. And over here, I have to weed a bit around Addie's stone. The strawberries are growing like crazy. Look at all of them. And this tower is doing really well too. And there's gonna be a ton of currants on this bush. Oh, they're starting to turn already. Ow, mosquito on my face. This is my Illinois mulberry, and it's got all kinds of berries on it. Look at them all. And then over here, my son bought himself an egg chair so he can sit with me when I'm in my swing. We got a big old chamomile. But then if you look here, this is a weeping mulberry, and it's just covered in berries. So I'm excited to get a harvest this year, although the birds do help themselves. Back here, the blueberries are doing well. The sweet peas are climbing. It does look like I'm going to get a few blueberries, and it looks like all of the... So this blueberry was really struggling, and that one was really struggling. That one's still struggling, which might be because of the rogue sunflower. Oh, I'll just get those out while I'm here. And then these ones actually have blueberries on them. So that's cool. This is a pot of poppies, and I'm trapped. There's still a couple things I'm trying to grow there. The little boxes around the porch are doing nice. And the herb garden has gone crazy, and I need to harvest tomorrow. So this is summer savory that has to be harvested. The oregano for the year. And right in the middle is a beautiful clutch of milkweed for the butterflies. And then down here, Addie's rose is starting to bloom. So my goal is that this will climb up the trellis and meet the wisteria. This is Bellamy's wisteria, and my hope is that they will eventually meet on the top of the trellis. And I'm gonna go because there's people who like to show off how loud their bikes are. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I'll talk to you soon.